Spring fragrances with lasting power. Hi everyone, I'm Julio from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video I will talk about 10 fragrances that really have lasting power and they are perfect for spring. And this is not a ranked video, but the first fragrance that I want to talk about, this is from the house of Meo Fusciuni, and this one is Soni. And I love this one. I mean, I've been talking about this fragrance, non-stop, and all Meo Fusciuni fragrances, at least the 3 that I have, and I still hope to add a couple more to my collection soon. But yes, Soni, this is perfect for spring. Actually, this is great for the entire year, but especially spring, fall. Like in between fragrances, this is a very spiritual perfume. This represents the journey of Meo Fusciuni in Japan, and so this one has bamboo accord, rice absolute, incense, like Japanese incense. It's a bit vanillic in the base. It's beautiful, extremely unique fragrance. I love it. Oh yes, it's so good. Rice right away, like this rice, steamy rice, accord with incense, a bit green and a bit sweet. Definitely has some sweetness underneath, like a vanillic sweetness. It's beautiful, man. I love this one to death, really. And it's a fantastic scent, and the lasting power is amazing. This is a parfum. This lasts me the entire day and evening, and my fiance loves this one on me. So this one is Meo Fusciuni Sogni. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Nishane. It's been a while since I featured a Nishane fragrance, but I actually do like this house. This one specifically, it's extremely unique. This one is Ambra Calabria. Perfect for spring and summer. This is like an amber fragrance for the warmer weather. So you have bergamot in here, a very natural smelling bergamot, very sparkly, it's citrusy in the opening, with jasmine and labdanum, galbanum, vanilla. So it's really like a citrusy green amber fragrance. Love this one, extremely long lasting. After all, this is an extrait de parfum and it's very unique. Highly advise you to check this one out if you want an amber for the warmer weather. It's Ambra Calabria by Nishane. Next fragrance, this is from house of Francesca Bianchi, and this one is Etruscan water. Also great for the summer, but you need to go easy on the spray. But Etruscan water is beautiful. This is like a vintage style fougère type of fragrance. So you have a heavy dose of bergamot and immortelle with basil, petit grain, jasmine, musk, with the Francesca Bianchi DNA, with the orris root, patchouli, and it's beautiful, and a bit of animalic undertones in here, and also mossy. It's a bit mossy in the base as well. It's a fantastic scent. A lot of people compare this to like the vintage Eau Sauvage by Christian Dior, which I never tried, and it's hard to find, hard to get, but in the end I think this is a brilliant scent, perfect for spring and summer, and it's extremely long lasting. Also extrait de parfum, and you see the color of the liquid inside. Do not spray this on your clothing, especially your white clothing, because this will stain. But yes, this is a great gentlemanly perfume. It's Etruscan water by Francesca Bianchi. Next fragrance from the house of Marc-Antoine Barrois, Ganymede. I mean, of course, Ganymede. I love this one, and you can see how much I already wore it. Ganymede, it's a masterpiece, and it's a type of fragrance that marks a generation, in my opinion. And Ganymede, it's perfect for the entire year, especially for spring and summer, in my view. It's very sparkly, very ozonic, mineral, watery type of perfume, but with depth and with performance. This one lasts, actually, and performs, like projects and lasts like the entire day easily. And if you go with the extrait, even more. But I think the extrait it's a bit redundant because this one already performs really well and smells amazing. So this one is a osmanthus, like floral peachy. It gives this floral peachy vibe with saffron, violet, that create this like leathery effect, and it's beautiful. Then you have this an ozonic nuance as well. Amazing, sparkly, fruity, floral, leathery, mineral perfume, very unique and great performance. And of course it's popular and hyped for a reason. This is Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrois. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Ramon Monegal, and this one is Flamenco. And Flamenco is a beautiful, delicious rose fragrance. And I already talked about this fragrance. I love this one. One of my favorites from Ramon Monegal. This one is rose, like a jammy rose with raspberry. It's so damn good, and musk. This has like, because it's sweet, this is a sweet perfume. You really need to have a sweet tooth to enjoy this one. And you need to go easy on the trigger, especially like during the spring day, in the warm spring days. But this is beautiful. It'd be extremely sexy, very seductive. And this is, I think this is extrait de parfum. Oh no, this is an eau de parfum, but it lasts. This really lasts. This is like a so-called like beast type of a fragrance. It's how good the performance is. So definitely go easy on the trigger. You don't want to choke yourself, neither the people around you. You want to enjoy this one. I mean, 3 sprays, 4 max, and it's just, if you are outdoors, it's fine. This is a beautiful rose musky fragrance. It's to die for, really, and I am dying to try the new extrait version of Flamenco. The next fragrance, this is from house of Ramon. The next fragrance, this is from house of Frederic Malle, and it is Rose and Cuir. Rose and Cuir really has a fantastic longevity. I was even caught off guard. Really, I was not expecting that the performance would be that good. It's even better than Heaven Can Wait, for example. That I already think that it has a great longevity, and I would definitely feature Heaven Can Wait if I would not have now Rose and Cuir. The performance of this one is immense, but it's not for everyone, because this is more about geranium. It's a heavy geranium, like green geranium fragrance. You have a bit of like a black currant in here with woods, and it's very dry, very green, floral, woodsy, slightly fruity, yes, but it's not sweet. This fragrance is definitely, I mean, it has a bit of a sweetness, like a sweet fruitiness, like black currant, definitely, but not that sweet. It's more on the dry side of things, green, sappy almost, bit leathery, yes, but the leather, it's more of an accord. I mean, leather is an accord, but here it's not like a straight on like leather accord. It's more like the blend of the all the notes here kind of gave like a leather impression, but it's not like an obvious type of leather. It's not an obvious leather. So I think this is extremely artistic and unique because of that. If you surpass like the name Rose and Cuir, I think you really go and treat yourself with a beautiful, beautiful perfume in the end. And again, the performance is incredible, really incredible. This lasts and lasts. So yes, I'm really pleasantly surprised with the performance of Rose and Cuir, which I think works wonderfully during the springtime. Next fragrance, this is extremely underrated, from the house of Baruti, and this one is Tindrer. And look how this turned. This was not like that. This was more like a clear green fragrance, like clean green liquid, and it turned out like this. Really, this is so concentrated, and this is, and I didn't wear all of this. Actually, this bottle had a problem because it wasn't full to the top. Actually, it was like more or less like this. So yeah, I was really upset because this was brand new. I purchased this one at stores, so I was really upset about that. But and I already wore it quite a few times, of course, and I absolutely love this one. But this is extremely, extremely potent. This is a green fragrance, a green soily fragrance. So You have tons of galbanum in here, violets, grass, soil, like a soil accord, moss. Well, this fragrance is extremely earthy, very green, and with a violet here also being very present. Absolutely love it. But oh man, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. But yeah, you should not spray this one on clothing because this will definitely stain. But yes, I mean, and this is an extrait. This is a 30 ml, and it's all you need. Again, this is a very, very potent green fragrance, probably the most potent green fragrance that I have in my collection, and a natural smelling one actually. It's Tindrer by Baruti. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Andy Tower, and it is Nexin. Great performance, and this Nexin is probably the best Andy Tower, I would say, since Au Cours du Désert. And I think this is it's better than Andy Tower's tobacco fragrance that now I'm forgetting the name, and actually I have that fragrance, although in Lisbon. But I think it's slightly better than that, because that tobacco perfume, I mean, it's Andy Tower take on a sweet tobacco fragrance. And this one, I find that it's extremely unique, and it's so sad that this was like a limited edition release, which is now discontinued out of production. So, I mean, yeah, unfortunately, it's how it is. I think Andy Tower just produced 1,000 bottles of this fragrance Nexin, and that was it. But it's sad because this is a really high quality fragrance, and again, the best Andy Tower since Au Cours du Désert, which says a lot about how good this one is. So this one is vetiver. Like, the vetiver here is the main note in here. Very earthy, natural smelling, grassy vetiver. But in the opening, you have this beautiful orange blossom, lemon blossom, bergamot, extremely uplifting and green and citrusy. And then goes into this very earthy, grassy, woodsy vetiver. You have also an ambergris effect in here. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. I absolutely love this one. Yeah, again, sad that this is just a limited edition, now discontinued, out of production. But if you can find this one, do grab a bottle if you are into these type of fragrances, and the performance is immense. Andy Tower Nexin. The next fragrance, this is from House of Xerjoff, from the Casamorati line, and this was released just now, so brand new release, and it is Quattro Pizzi. Beautiful bottle. I love this white pearl effect in here. So Quattro Pizzi, disclaimer, this was given to me by the brand while I was attending Essence. I already did a dedicated video about the new fragrances from Xerjoff, so feel free to check that video out. So yeah, Xerjoff, they were giving this bottle as a gift to the people who attended the private preview, let's say, of the new perfumes to be launched this year. And so yes, Quattro Pizzi, it's amazing. I love the smell. Actually, I was a bit skeptical. Because I thought this would be a bit too floral, too harsh, too piercing. Maybe not for me. In the end, it's a fantastic scent. This is boozy. It's spicy. It's herbal. But the main note here, or the two main notes, are tuberose, big full-on tuberose, with coconut. A lot of people don't get the coconut in here. I do get like a watery coconut, very soft, very mild, watery coconut, and it's beautiful. With then the hay, the tonka beans, and a bit of tobacco in the base. Man, this is a fantastic scent, unisex through and through, in my opinion. But again, tuberose is definitely the main note, man. But I love this one. The coconut is definitely here. It definitely has like a tropical feel into it, with hay, a bit of tobacco, a bit boozy, a bit herbal as well. Oh man, I love this one, and this is perfect for now spring and summer. And the performance, brilliant, amazing performance. Actually, back when I recorded my video, that was more of first impressions, but I can say that this one really performs amazingly well. So yes, I'm really happy about that, very happy about this release actually. So it's Quattro Pizzi by Xerjoff from the Casamorati line. And last but by no means least, from the House of Chanel, from the Les Exclusives, this might come as a surprise, but actually I get a good performance out of this perfume, and it's from the Les Exclusives again. This is 1932, extremely underrated, but the performance is really good. This screams springtime, spring and summer, I would say. Spring and summer, yes. So damn elegant and sophisticated. It's so good. So this is sparkly, bubbly, clean, fresh, green fragrance. So you have the aldehydes in here. You have neroli, bergamot, and then you have rose. You also have like ylang ylang, but again, I don't get much ylang ylang, thankfully. But you also have some ylang ylang in here, and you have musk, you have iris, you have ambret seeds. Ambret seeds are like a note that give like a musky nuance, like a creamy musky nuance. You definitely get that in here. So creamy musk with iris, some vetiver, some opopanax, some bit of a resin, woodsy, grassy effect in the base. Man, absolutely love this one. This is, it's complex, it's very complex, and this for me, I already said this before, this is like a mix of several fragrances from the Les Exclusives, like Bel Respiro, a bit of Bel Respiro, a bit of 1957, a bit of even Roucambon. So it has definitely like bits, pieces of other fragrances from the Les Exclusives, but although this one was released before 1957, and yeah, this is amazing. Absolutely love this one. 1932. This is the Eau de Parfum. Love this one. Great performance. This is really like effortless elegance in the bottle. Beautiful, beautiful perfume right here from Chanel, from the Les Exclusives. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what other long-lasting fragrances you could suggest for the springtime, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys.